Deceit and lies is the theme of today's reading. You've got the Seven of Swords as your theme. Scary card. Anytime you get the Seven of Swords, it speaks of someone who's lying. It speaks of a manipulator. It speaks of someone who is an emotional, mental manipulator, right? We have here a thief who's essentially stealing from the village, right? Hopefully no one sees him. This card actually came out reversed, so it only exemplifies the shadow attribute of that. And so you've got a lot of people around you who are very, very jealous of you, who are taking from you, speaking badly behind your back. And the thing is, they're bringing a lot of chaos into your life right now, which is why you've got the Emperor showing up reversed. The Emperor is the ultimate beacon of structure, stability. When the Emperor shows up reversed, what we have is complete and utter chaos, right? We don't know what to do next, how to do it, and it's complete and utter destruction, which is why you also got the Tower, right? Tower, ultimate card of just complete destruction. Tower is built, lightning comes down, brings it down. The Tower sometimes can be sudden, unexpected change, but the Tower in this reading is telling you that you need to bring forth this change yourself. You need to be that lightning, and you need to try and exert as much, I would say, patience, ability, understanding as you can, which is why you've got the Alchemist showing up here. The Alchemist has all the tools he needs in front of him. He has to use every single one of these tools to get out of this situation, okay? And, I feel like for a lot of you, these people are family members. These are people who are important. These are co-workers. These are people who you can't just get rid of. So you have to try and get rid of them differently. Like, you have to try and navigate around them. You have to try and not play their game, but ultimately win the game that they're playing, because they're trying to bring you destruction. They're trying to bring you calamity. You know exactly who these people are. One thing that the cards are showing you here is, with the Justice card upright, karma is on your side. Understand that the things that these people are doing will come back to them, and that the things that you do from a good heart will come back to you. But ultimately, you also did get the Three of Swords here upright, which is heartbreak. These people, they're aiming to break your heart. They're probably going to break your heart. These are people who I think at some point maybe you loved, right? You cared about, but ultimately ended up being very toxic and manipulative, which is why you've got the King of Cups reversed. For some of you, this is a relationship. This is a partner. This is someone who you really put a lot of time and effort into. And unfortunately, they ended up being that, right? And so now you're kind of finding yourself in this chaotic energy. Like, what do I do now, right? Like, what in the world? How do I right this ship? Then you also got the card of gossip. You've got some people gossiping. But ultimately, with the gossip archetype, you have here awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust, right? So ultimately what we're seeing here is, how can you navigate through this gossip? How can you navigate through this negativity, right? Don't succumb to it. Don't give into it. Don't become the darkness that these people are throwing at you, essentially. Also, you're headed towards a period of stability, a period of greatness in your life. The reason I say that is because you've got the Midas touch, baby. And the Midas touch is one of my favorite cards because it's entrepreneurial, it's creative, it's turning lead into gold. And there's a sense here of gossip and betrayal, because people see where you're headed, people see what you're accomplishing, people see what you are about to manifest. Sometimes when we reach a certain level in life, there is an energy that follows, there's a pool, there's an understanding, there's just an aura that surrounds us, right? Energetically, we're not in the same space. And people who have been around us for a while, they see it, and then they just kind of understand that there's something different about us. They don't know what it is, but they know that you've elevated and they've stayed here. So now they got to try and bring you down to their level, because they can't see you go higher, right? So that's kind of what's going on in this reading. You're being asked here to be a mentor to these people. In some ways, sometimes we want to succumb to bickering. We want to, speak badly of them. We want to try and be that darkness, but you're being asked with the mentor card to be better, right? To use the knowledge, to use the tools and resources that I think you are about to obtain to be a better you, right? So with the mentor, we have here someone who's passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. So understand, have compassion for these people who are treating you a certain way, who are gossiping, who are just being chaotic with their energies around you. Understand that they are childlike, and you've grown, you've moved past that level, and you're in a new space. You're in a mentor space, right? You are someone who can teach. You're someone who can lead. You are someone who understands how to mold the mind. And so that's what you have to kind of give into. Understand that whatever you touch will turn to gold. Moving forward energetically, that is where you are at with the Miser. Midas touch, baby. Everything you touch will turn to gold from this point forward. Literally, you just got the Prince of Pentacles, right? I just threw a card. This is my final card, and you got the Prince of Pentacles. And what is he holding in his hand? A gold coin. Anything you touch from this point forward will turn to gold. Believe it. Understand it. Don't worry about the people around you who wish you harm. Learn to deal with it in a respectful manner, in a manner that, and just, you know, teach them, right? Teach them. Just be yourself, right? Just be that beautiful, bountiful energy, and you'll be able to accomplish a lot. I want to actually throw some oracle cards. You know what? Just to kind of close off the reading, I'm going to throw some oracle cards here. Final messages. Let's see. So we've got take inspired action, right? Virgo energy. Message is especially powerful for Virgos. Take inspired action. If you're inspired to do something, act on it. Don't be led astray. You know, it almost feels like these people are going to try to take your inspiration away. Don't be led astray. The next card is keep your heart open. So there's new opportunities, there's new possibilities. Sometimes, you know, when we suffer heartbreak, when people treat us a certain way, when they distance themselves, you know, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to find that anything better, or I'm not going to, you know, make it, or, you know, my friend circle's shrinking, family members are acting a certain way. And it's like, you feel like things are just not going to get better, but they are. They are. You are in a new space, and whenever we reach a new space in life, we attract people that are vibrating in that frequency. And your final oracle card, relax. Just relax. And that card is especially powerful for Cancer. Relax, right? Relax. Take inspired action, and keep your heart open. These are the messages, the final messages here. Thank you guys for watching. Love you.